There's only a little bit of time left, but to the extent you can, I want you just to sit and watch this and listen to that sound of oatmeal boiling. I find it just one of the most relaxing sounds that I can imagine for first thing in the morning. Let's listen. Without forgetting to stir. Oh, we got so relaxed that we forgot that we have a little time problem here, because we've reached the end of the cooking cycle. So immediately go in and turn it to off. Now, even though I have turned it off, the process isn't over, as you can well imagine. What you want to do, in this case, you've got to stir up your oatmeal, and this is the way it's going to look. You stir it up, but you want to make sure that the water is properly absorbed. That's to say, you want a little bit of dampness still visible, but you don't want pools or puddles of water in your oatmeal. So what I do, I stir it until I'm sure it won't continue to boil when I return it to the burner, and then that should be about right. And then I do return it to the burner, and I ask you to take my word for it. It is now, it's inert, it's no longer boiling. A little bubble here and there, but that's fine. Take the lid, which I've set right conveniently right here on the other lid, in the other pan, and put it back on this pan. I'm going to let it sit for a minute or two, and that is just to help the process of the water absorbing into the oatmeal, and of course the raisins, because we do want those really fleshy and you know, chewy, but with that right consistency that we're looking for. Almost return to their grape form. Of course, they never will, but you get sort of the middle ground between raisin and grape, and in the midst of the oatmeal eating, it is ambrosia. So in any event, we'll let this sit here for a minute or two, just to let that absorption process continue until it's complete. Of course, a perfect oatmeal isn't just the oatmeal. There's another aspect of this that we have to consider. Let's see. Hope I've got some. Oh yeah, here it is. The milk that goes into the oatmeal. And there's something I do that I really think pushes my oatmeal over the top and makes it a little better than the standard oatmeal you get at a restaurant, and in fact makes it the perfect oatmeal. I warm the milk, and I've got a perfect vessel for doing that. It's right here. I use it every day. Well, just to make sure, we'll rinse it out a little. Yeah, there's a little in the bottom there, but it's not bad. Clean utensils, clean vessels, the key. Pour just a little milk in. Let's see if I can get this off. Got to hold the camera at the same time. Doesn't make it easy, but good oatmeal isn't easy either. Fill it pretty much to the brim. There you go. That's a pretty good pour. Look at that. Okay, then. Oh, I spilled a little. Oh, no. Well, that happens. Let's not worry about that. I can clean that up. Back to the microwave. You just want to warm the milk, nothing more than that. So we'll put it, let's say, 25 seconds. Now, if you excuse me a minute, I have to clean up my spillage here. Perfect oatmeal. It's a challenge. Okay, I think that's got it all. That should do it. Just in time, the milk's done. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Now, we'll look at the oatmeal again. Where's my spoon? Let's see. I'm thinking that that is about right. Again, there's maybe, saying that maybe another minute or two, but no. As I stir it up, I see that does appear to be the perfect consistency. Once again. Okay, we're almost done now. We get our bowl. And we get our oatmeal. And what I usually do is this is a cup and a half of oatmeal. This once again is the heart healthy. Well, trust me, it's the heart healthy. It is written on. It's all written out on the canister. What I usually do is serve it to myself in 3 separate servings. So each is a serving of half a cup. And again, this is back to the art of it. There's no science. I just sort of a couple of spoonsful into the bowl. And then it's important that it be, the reason we warm the milk is that it's so satisfying on a cold morning to have really good and warm oatmeal with warm milk to warm your insides. So again, now I've used 1/3 of my oatmeal. I'll use 1/3 of my milk, just about. And just to sort of show you the way it should look, hang on. Do this all in one single take, as we say. That's about the amount of milk I've used. That's the way it should look in the bowl. And you probably can't see it, but that is steaming. And here is what we have left of our oatmeal. To retain the heat, of course, we'll put the lid back on and put it directly over the burner so that any residual heat coming from the burner will go right into the oatmeal. Won't waste anything, and we'll just keep it nice and warm, and that will be so tasty when we get to it. So now it's just a matter, and I do have to say, you didn't see this because it was off camera. The lid was off the warmed milk. I put the lid back on once again to retain the heat. We just find a spot here in our island, our breakfast area. Let's clear it a little with some newspapers here. Might flip on the TV. Let's see, how do you do it? We've got a cable here. I don't know exactly how you get that. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Hours a day to get results like these. Favorite morning show. And set. Perfect bowl of oatmeal. Morning show. As Julia Child would say, bon appetit. Perfect.